crazy mother.
What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. Soul visionaries and potential soul visionaries. I am your host, Sherrod Corner. You are now rocking with the mobile version of the Soul Vision Powercast. You know that place where we keep it unfiltered and raw. We talk about anything from porn to politics. We'll even talk about the things you might have heard or even saw. Today I want to warn my young homies out there about your woman giving you messages from other men. Right? When your woman starts bringing you these messages home about what another man said or what a man thinks you should be doing, and he starts to tell you, she's telling you, hey, this guy said this, or, pastor said this, or, she's sending you these messages from dudes online, podcasts from dudes online, and this and that and the other. And it seems to be that these are the types of men she's probably attracted to. A lot of women are attracted to the pastor. They want their man to be the pastor. He holds a position of authority. First lady, no. Dude probably popping off a few of them in there, whatever. But she ain't giving up that top spot. She ain't gonna get that top spot up. A lot of these little chicks throw themselves at the pastor, throw themselves at the men online. You got to realize, when your woman comes to you, how come you don't post me on the internet? How come you don't do this? Because my brand is not built on me showing you my personal life like that. These dudes online, they have to post their women. They have to make these types of posts. They have to do these things in order for them to keep their following. That's their money. Their brand is built on everyday posting what I do for my woman. This is what I do, this and that and the other. And it's also a smooth way to get women to jump in the DM because women are overly competitive, super ambitious. So, hey, a woman sees that she's getting treated this way, hey, she gonna want some of that. So they're not stupid. It's just player one-on-one. You show the world what you're doing for your woman, and if she's attractive, oh man, that's a hell of a plus right there. Because what they're gonna do is they're gonna want to know, man, what does she see in you? She's very pretty, and you rubbing her feet, you doing the bath water, you claiming you're doing all these things. I want some too. So, bro, you got to watch out for your woman always sending you these little videos about what another man says, what another man thinks, especially if it goes against who you are, what you think, how you actually, conduct yourself. So you got to look out for those, man, those little nuggets right there, those little flags right there. Yo, yeah, they're red flags. They are red flags. That's the issue with most women out here. They'll listen more to the outside voices than they will to the dude that's laying right next to them every day. My thing is this, ladies, if you're gonna keep taking outside advice and being influenced by everybody else other than the dude you with, why are you with him? Let that dude go. If he's such a bum, let him go. If he's so dusty, let him go. If it's so easy for you to level up, shorty, by all means, you got to go ahead and do that leveling up, right? So, young dogs, y'all, even the old dogs, y'all got to realize, man, women are very, very easily influenced by these dudes out here because these guys are telling them exactly what they want to hear. You may offer correction and direction, but these dudes over here, they're offering that feel good stuff. They're not. It's not about making them better. It's about making them feel better. Logic doesn't work with women the majority of the time. I hate to tell you that. Logic does not work with the majority of women. It's about feeling. Excuse me. It's about how they feel. Everything is about how they feel, how they feel, how they feel. You know what I mean? So y'all gotta keep an eye out on that, bro. You know, a lot of y'all laying with women that secretly don't like you. She may find you physically attractive, but she's not sexually attracted to you. No. See, you know, you're not treating her like the guys she's listening to. And those might be the dudes, you know, secretly she's talking to when she's not talking to you. You know, anything's a possibility. I don't ever take anything off the table for anybody. You know what I'm saying? So when it boils down to it, man, just guard yourself, man. Guard your peace of mind. Guard your spirit. Guard yourself physically. Just don't be out here looking for, you know, the folks that's gonna try to harm you physically. You gotta be on point for the ones that's gonna financially, spiritually, mentally try to damage you as well. So, bro, it's 2025. We gonna rise and fly, and you know, let's look out for one another. Peace.